TCI Cable Channel 38, along with Family Ties Productions, bringing you the number 9 ranked AA team in Illinois, the Quincy Blue Devils, visiting number 4 ranked Rock Island Alleman in Class A, but in the Western Big Six and in this little gymnasium, anything can happen. Dan Burch, along with Jim Smith, and of course, our man Jess on camera. We'll bring you the game with Family Ties Productions, TCI Cable. And earlier in the year, Jim, Quincy just blew out, no pun intended, the Blue Devils blew out the Alleman Pioneers, but that was down in Quincy, and everybody knows, you being a UT man, everybody knows about that tough trip. But you come in here, and a team like Quincy making a long trip, you come into what I will refer to affectionately as the cracker box.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough.
I'll tell you what, Dan, this is, you could throw that December 6th score out. It was a big blowout. It was the day that Alleman found out that they weren't going to have Ryan Wood for quite a bit of the season, and he's just about due to come back, I understand. But this is, as you refer to it, Don Morris Gym here, this is the ultimate home team advantage right here. Quincy always has trouble playing in his gym. The fans are on top of you, and it's always a very partisan crowd. So I'm looking for a completely different kind of a ball game. We saw Alleman play last week against UT, and I think I saw them play probably the best quarter of basketball I've seen anybody play this entire high school season. In their first quarter, 23-4 score in the first quarter over at UT last week.
You see the announcing lineups being, the starting lineups rather being announced. A couple of Douglases, no surprise on Quincy. It's Kevin Douglas, Ryan Kelly, and Corey Douglas. Pat Voss, the point guard, in the backcourt with him. Kevin McLean introduced there. Steve Sotis, number 32. He's their top rebounder. He'll be a pivotal player as well. Nate Frummelt starting with McLean. So they're going with the real small lineup. Manus will start at center. So Chris Watson does not get the start. He's a normal starter for Larry Schulte. Starting for the Quincy Blue Devils, Bybee and Bard, but their first two players off the bench are 6'5 and 6'5, Rivas and Vonderhaar. The Rock Island Alleman band playing the national anthem prior to the tip-off here at Don Morris Gym. The Pioneer Band, the Rock Island Alleman Club, comes in with a nice record, 13-5, 3-3 in the Western Big Six. Quincy 14-2 and 5-0 in the conference, but the second half, so to speak, it's tougher as they go on the road a lot more.
To say Quincy's got to come back to Moline, they got to come back to Rock Island, and they have to go to Galesburg again. So they got 3 tough road trips. They're 5-0 right now. They got two games up on everybody, if I'm not mistaken. And Alleman's looking to do something about cutting into that lead tonight. Some good games tonight. Galesburg playing UT. Galesburg very tough with Joey Range. And Moline, Rock Island. Now Moline's been on a tear, but Rocky beat him earlier in the season, and that will be a war, the oldest rivalry in Illinois over at Wharton Fieldhouse. But we got a good one here. The Pioneers and Blue Devils, the referee's a little upset. Cheerleaders on the side tossing out. We got Joe Thompson here, one of the officials, in front of us. He's got an incredulous look on his face. He said, what the heck is going on?
Well, that's kind of bad timing. If you're going to do that, just do it before the game.
I was going to say, that's something maybe you do during warm-ups.
And a few parents behind us are yelling at as well. I guess it's a high school kid's idea, a psych, getting them, getting the advantage.
Giving them noisemakers and megaphones.
I'm surprised the referees, we gave him a stern look, as you said, but I'm surprised he didn't say anything. They're going to jump it up. It's Manus versus Bard. Manus tips it our way right at the camera and out of bounds. It'll go to Quincy.
Well, I see the press row across the way there have already written their lead paragraph for tomorrow morning's newspaper.
Douglas brings it up to Kelly on the side. Ryan Kelly, and correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't there an Alleman point guard by that name a couple years ago?
Very good one, too.
Douglas.
Quarterback.
Douglas gets the roll. Corey Douglas.
And Alleman comes out early. Zone. Unusual for the Pioneers.
I joked with Larry Schulte about that at tip-off. I said, are you going to play zone? He goes, yeah. Well, I intended it was sarcastic because it almost always is when you talk zone with Larry Schulte. Manus! Sotos in the paint. And thrown out of bounds. The pressure of Voss and company gets the turnover. We're tied up 2-2 early.
You know, we saw Alleman play Moline a couple weeks ago, Dan, and they faced a zone against Moline, and I think Alleman's worked very hard. UT played some zone against them last week, so they're really ready for the zone. Sotos found a hole in the middle, hit that 15-foot jumper. Got an early foul call.
Foul on Kevin Douglas. You see Quincy come out in the three-quarters pressure, and it helped Alleman there. Sotos got the first bucket. He's been on a tear. Last weekend he had 18 points, 14 rebounds, and he followed up with a 15-9 performance on Saturday. Quincy in the zone as well. They have some shooters. Sotos and Voss, to name a few. Watson will come in off the bench. You mentioned Ryan Wood. The last time these two met was down in Quincy when they found out they had lost him for a while. Wood was back in warm-ups with a cast on hand. He's dressed. He will not play. Should be back in maybe a week or two. Voss, roll long. Manus had position. Douglas out to the other Douglas. Corey to Kevin. Pass back to Bybee. He couldn't handle it. Jump ball. Voss and Douglas going at it.
And they're going to go at it all night, Dan. They were already out here quick on quick. Fans don't like it. Voss trying to get the ball. Douglas said, I've got it right now. You don't get it.
The jump ball, change of possession arrow goes to the Pioneers. Lauren Wallace and Larry Schulte, the opposing coaches. McLean, number 12, in front of the camera this side. Voss looks deep to Manus. Tried a little tip pass to Sotos. Couldn't get it. They'll clear it out. Voss comes in, the leading scorer. He's at the point with the ball now, number 10. Sotos is second, Watson third. That's Sotos. He already has a bucket. Tried it again. Hey.
Strong move to the basket. Again, here's Steve Sotos in the middle of the zone. They're looking for him. Ball moving, get the zone, find the hole, dump it to Sotos. And he's proved himself, like you said, the last month or so to be a real strong scorer.
Well, when Wood went out, he was always known as a shooter. In fact, you talk about the scribes, the newspapers, we'll give the Argus Dispatch credit. They do the pace setter. As Steve misses that attempt, they used to call him No D. You know, all the Sotoses are pretty much known for their shots at Alleman, but now he's turned into a big rebounder.
Yeah, and you know, and the biggest kid Alleman puts on the floor at any given time is 6'2", so.
And we may see Paul Linden at 6'6" occasionally, but without Wood, usually they go 6'2", 6'2" across.
Got a little too much going on down inside.
Manus, one of the 6'2" guys, called for the foul. His first team foul for the Pioneers as well. Corey Douglas will inbound. Looking out top to Kevin. Kelly on the right wing. Alleman's in the man, but it's like Pat Voss. Now they're in the matchup zone, still there. Good job of blocking out by the Pioneers. Long rebound. Going to be a foul on Frummelt as he went after the long rebound with Douglas.
I believe that's on
it's McLean.
Frummelt was there and McLean. They were both scrambling for that loose ball. I think both of them were grabbing and pushing and shoving, so McLean picks it up.
And McLean will sit next to Coach Schulte. Chris Watson will come in. Watson averaging over 11 points a game. Douglas, nice inbound pass. There's a travel. Second turnover for Quincy.
Well, both teams are playing really up-tempo now. A lot of energy being expended out here.
Frummel may have got away with a drag step there. Watson just checked in on the drive. And another foul on Quincy. This one's on Bybee. Third team foul for the Blue Devils. Quincy has yet to go to the bench. 2.5 minutes gone by. First quarter action. It's 3-2 Pioneers. Sotos and another foul.
Well, we're calling pretty close to the vest right now, Dan. They're not letting him get away with any reaching in or stepping in and giving that knee job that sometimes you see those good defensive teams get away with.
Second foul on Ryan Kelly, already 4 on the Blue Devils. Inbound to Voss, out to Nate Frummel. Looking around, kicks it to Voss. Panel, take a 3. Got it. 6-2 Alleman.
Well, Voss leads the team in three-point shots attempted, and naturally three-point shot made. He's shooting almost 35% from three-point land. That's pretty good.
Another turnover.
Good defense by Jeff Manus there.
Third turnover for Quincy. In fact, Voss, one of the top three-point shooters in the conference. Came in 15 of 36. He's 1-1 tonight.
And he's really streaky. He gets hot. He can carry your team for a quarter or so. Gets on his long-range shooting. Manus'
shot knocked out of bounds, blocked, but off the behind the backboard. You see the pipes coming through. Knocked off the bounds, so Pioneers get it back. Inside of Sotos, he's done damage already. 5 points for Sotos. It's 8-2 Pioneers.
And last week against UT, it was Sotos and Voss first quarter that really carried the load.
And those two are up there on the trap, but they're going to get Voss with the body. His first team foul, third for the team. First foul for Voss, third for the team. No substitutions. Now check that. The big guy, Rivas, has checked in. Douglas looking for a second bucket. No. Rebound, Sotos.
There he is. Excellent position. He's got good spring in his legs, but he's a quick jumper too. He gets off the floor faster than other guys.
Last Friday he had 14 boards, 9 on Saturday. Looking to add to it. Averaging around 7 a game. Quincy wanted the travel. Pioneers get the foul.
Kevin Douglas just reached in and hooked him. Now in hockey, that's not a penalty, but out here you can't do that.
15 foul. Sotos, they're liking him in the paint. Trying for his third bucket, he gets a foul instead.
Yeah, foul a little too hard. And Steve Sotos is really taking it strong to the basket every single time he's had the ball.
Quincy full court pressure. Excuse me, I should say Alleman with the full court pressure. Douglas up to Rivas. Kelly on top.
Alleman been back in the man-to-man the last 2 trips.
Yeah. Well, they'll mix it up, make you think. Douglas for 3. That's Kevin Douglas, only 5 points for Quincy, a 3 from Kevin, a 2 from Corey, and it's an 8-5 Pioneer lead. Frummel on the baseline to Manus, looking for help, cross court to Voss. Watson thought about the 3, penetrates, Voss will take the tray, got it.
There's that streak shooter we're talking about. He gets out hot and he gets his feet set and his shoulders square. He's going to knock those down.
Another turnover. Sotos, great hustle by Douglas, but that's his 3rd foul. Kevin Douglas, 3rd foul.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Alleman players got this gym lit up right now. Fans are out of their seats, cheering, the bench is up, everybody's excited. Everything's going Alleman's way right now.
Voss 2 of 2 from 3s for 6 points. Steve Sotos has a 3-point play and another bucket for 5. He'll try to add to it. It's a 6-point Pioneer lead. Sotos at the line, he's 1 of 2. Well, he's good on both of those. 3 of 4 from the game. He has 7. Voss has 6. It's 13-5. Schulte's Pioneers. Under 3 minutes, first quarter action here on TCI, cable channel 38. Rivas inside.
Nice move by the big man. Kept that ball up over his head. Good Alleman defense, but he just didn't have everybody match that height.
Well, Coach Schulte was worried about Rivas and Vonderhaar coming off the bench, and now there's an Alleman turnover.
Nate Fromell can't believe it. Says, boy, I was getting pushed, shoved, hacked. But he picked up his pivot foot before all that happened, the ref said, so that'll be a turnover. Ball goes back to the Blue Devils.
Second turnover for the Pioneers. It's 13-7 once again. We're nearing the 2.5-minute mark. Corey Douglas showing his brother he can bury the tray as well.
That was a smooth-looking shot there.
They cut the lead to 3. Pioneers break the pressure. Soto's for 3. Little long. Nice rebound there by Bybee. He comes in averaging 6 a game.
Ooh, long pass.
Good catch by Kelly.
Really, good hands.
Stole away, another turnover. Voss will pull up for 3. His third 3.
Count it.
He's 3 of 3 from 3-point range.
The fans are loving it.
16-10, Pioneers up. Minute 40 left in the first. Ryan Kelly for 3. Long, rebound Voss. You know, he was the second leading rebounder to Soto's in a couple of games already at 5'10", point guard.
Well, it's only a couple 3 inches shorter than everybody else.
Well,
why not?
You know, the last game we did, he's going to try it again. Long rebound Frummel. And another foul, Douglas. That's Corey's first, I believe. But they're in the 1-on-1, the bonus.
Well, that's a big foul. That's 9+ minutes of bonus free throws that they're going to have. Alleman's going to have.
1:17 to go in the first. They're already in the bonus. Frummel at the line misses it. No advantage there. Big rebound by Rivas. Gets it to Douglas. I'll bring it up. Down 6 with a minute to go. Douglas with another 3. Long. Rivas inside. That's a big play.
That's a big rebound and a bigger putback. He's an athlete.
This is the kid they were worried about, the coaches, the Alleman coaching staff in the pregame. This is the one all the jokes were made, how he came up from Panama or wherever, you know.
That Jeff Maynard's his second foul. He's going to go to the bench. And here comes Alleman's lone big man, Paul Linden, checking in.
He's 6'6". Rivas at the line, trying to complete the 3.
Got a lane violation.
Quick whistle, I know that.
Let's see. I didn't need to blow the whistle.
Inadvertent whistle.
Inadvertent.
So Alleman still up 4. Frummel out top to Voss.
All the folks right in front of his called a foul right here. they saw it. Now they're going to sit on it now.
We near the 30-second mark. It's 16-12. Alleman in the home white uniforms.
Coach Schulte up off the bench directed traffic. They're trying to spread the floor and get a wide open look for somebody, either a layup or a 3 for Voss. I'm sure is going to come into the picture somewhere.
We're nearing the 15-second mark. They get it to Voss. We're at 13, 12. He may dribble it in. We're at 10. Here we go. Soto's for 3. Got it. Have a first quarter, Steve Sotos. Quincy shot short, 19-12. After 1, Pioneers lead it. Let's take a break and come back and tell you about the Steve Sotos. We told you he was hot coming into last week, and he's even hotter now at TCI Cable Channel 38.
AIC offers a great education for career-minded individuals in a short amount of time and money. Financial aid is available to those who qualify.
Will an AIC education prepare my daughter for employment?
We have been serving the Quad City area for over 60 years and have a 97% placement rate of our graduates.
Hey parents, are you looking for a unique gift idea for your kids? Or do you just want them out of the house and into the yard? How about a backyard soccer goal from Flicks on State Street? They let your kids play soccer like the pros at least 3 seasons of the year. Made of rugged PVC pipe, Flicks sells goals in 2 sizes, the 4x6 foot youth size and the full-size 6x12 footer. Backyard soccer will never be the same, and you'll be the proudest soccer parents in the league. Get your kicks and your backyard soccer goals at Flicks on State Street in Bettendorf.
Well, the number 4 ranked Class A Illinois school, Alleman, up on the number 9 ranked AA school, Quincy, 19-12, and it doesn't take a genius to figure out where all the scoring is coming from, and I guess that's why they put me and you in here, Smitty.
Yeah. Well, when there's only 2 guys scoring all the points, Pat Voss with 9 and Steve Sotos with 10, it's a 5-man effort, but all the scores come from those 2 guys in the first quarter. They're stepping up really big tonight.
Quincy takes it out to open the second quarter.
Alleman back in their zone now.
There's a 3, long, rebound, saved. Douglas with it, nice block from behind. That was Watson.
Rivas with a putback.
Watson with a nice block. Rivas with his 6th point, 5th and 6th point to be exact. Back to a 5-point deficit. Pioneers using a lot of cross-court passes. Better be careful there. They only have 2 turnovers, though.
Some of those passes look like they're in the air for a long time, too. And in this small gym, too, that could be a problem. I don't know.
Probably even longer, the Coach Ryert and Fry and Schulte and the staff over there, too. Minute gone by, second quarter. It's a 5-point Pioneer lead. As I mentioned earlier, Pioneer in a home white with the A for Alleman on the side. Quincy in their traditional Blue Devils with the short sleeve look. Proviso East and Quincy, and then Moline picked up on it too. Voss got it. You know, he'd be a heck of a point guard if he could shoot a 3-pointer.
Yeah.
What is he, 4 or 4?
4 for 4. No, he missed 1.
4 or 5, you're right.
Or was that Sotos that missed that?
No, he missed 1, you're right. 4 or 5.
Yeah, let's talk about those shirt sleeves. That all started with Jerry Leggett down at Quincy, and he brought it to Moline with him, and he retired. They still were wearing them.
Rivas, he's tough down low, picks up another foul.
Well, Quincy is they got 2 games going now. They're shooting from the arc pretty consistently if they've got a good look. And Luis Rivas has come into the game, and he's kind of taken over inside.
The foul was on Paul Linden. Rivas at the line, 6'5". He has 6 points already. He missed his only free throw attempt. Well, he's not the greatest free throw shooter in the world.
So far, so bad.
0 for 2. Corey Vonderhaar, who stepped up to talk to him, another 6'5" kid off the bench. Those were the 2 kids Schulte said he was worried about. He said they'll come in and probably be the leading scorers. Well, that's a big play. Not only did Rivas miss, Watson got the rebound and drew the foul.
That was on Ryan Hines checked into the ballgame. If I've got the number correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now Watson was scoreless, did not start tonight. They went with a little bit smaller lineup, if that's at all possible.
Chris is 76% from the line.
Nice hustle. Frummel keeps it alive. Voss. 5 of 6.
Dan, if Voss keeps shooting like this, those guys across the way are going to forget all about those megaphones for that opening paragraph tomorrow morning.
25-14, biggest lead thus far. There's a whistle.
Looks like they're pointing at Sotos, potentially. Yeah, Steve Sotos picks up his 2nd. And that's the 7th now, so that puts Quincy into the bonus.
At the line will be Vonderhaar. Well, he came up and talked to Rivas when he went 0 for 2. Let's see if we can do any better.
Got Kelly checking back in now for the Blue Devils. Jeff O'Hearn for the Pioneers. Sotos is going to spend some time on the bench. I don't imagine he'll sit the rest of the half. But
we've seen this. We saw this at Rock Island when they played Moline. Larry will rotate him as the first free throw is good because of his pressure defensive style.
Right.
So give each guy a blow here or there for maybe a minute.
Get your wind back, get your legs back under you.
Vonderhaar 1 for 2, rebound Watson. He's doing a nice job since he's checked in. Hey, better guard Voss from there.
Yeah.
He's out top. There's a whistle.
We got somebody pushing.
Clear out on Vonderhaar, I believe.
Who's he pointing at? I think he's going to call it on Watson.
Oh.
Yeah. The offense.
My apologies.
Well, that's the 8th team foul, so we'll march to the other end.
Both teams in the bonus. 5:34 remaining, second quarter action. It is a 10-point ball game. Alleman up 25-15. Vonderhaar at the line. He's 1 of 2. 1 of 3. There's Voss, another board. Pressured by Kelly, up quickly, finds Watson. Cross court, ooh, it just hangs up there all day, doesn't it?
It's a fair catch ball. It's a fair catch ball.
Watson, he can shoot too. They know it, they're all over him. Now Nate Frummel's going to try it. Oh, he called it, we saw it.
Yeah. Up that glass. It's 3 points no matter how it went in.
I think there's 7 of what, 9?
Yeah, Sotos missed 1, and I believe Voss missed 1.
I think they are 7 of 9. If not, hey, close enough.
Yeah.
7 of 9 from 3-point range.
O'Hearn pick up that foul down inside there.
And back at the line, Vonderhaar. He's only 1 of 3. 13-point lead.
Harry converts.
So Vonderhaar back at 500 from the line. Misses that one. Nice hustle by Kevin Douglas. Voss traps him with Watson, though. They're trapped in a corner looking for a 5. Good hustle there. Nice diving effort by Frummel. Oh, look at Douglas. Ooh. Alleman, of course, wants the charge.
Well, that was a good, smart defensive play by Jeff O'Hearn. He just got there a split second too late. So
I tell you what, Kevin Douglas, he's listed 5'10". He looks like he's about 5'7", but he is active around the ball, cutting back door, getting a long rebound, and making his free throw.
We got Manus and Soto's getting ready to check back in the ball game now.
For Linden and O'Hearn.
And Quincy, that was Alleman's 10th team foul, so Quincy will be shooting 2 the rest of the way.
And Kevin Douglas makes both of those. He's a junior, as is his brother Corey. I tell you, 24, Corey really looks like his uncle's. Yeah, you can see that Bruce Douglas look at him, and he's wearing that number too. Another foul, though, on Douglas.
Corey Douglas this time. That's his second.
Kevin has 3.
Team foul now.
Nate, let's go, buddy.
Nate Frummel at the line. He missed his first attempt from there. He has a 3-pointer. 10-point lead for the Pioneers. Well, he's having trouble at the line.
Well, both teams will be shooting 2 free throws for the next 4.5 minutes. Almost some token pressure. Now they jump back into their zone.
Douglas to Kelly. Vonderhaar. Vonderhaar tried to hit a backdoor cutting Douglas and threw it against the backboard. That's what they get for having all that height.
Yeah. I was going to say, that surprised everybody. Everybody just froze. Nobody even moved.
28-18, we near the 4-minute mark. Fromholt had Manus open for a moment, could get it to him. Now he does. And back at the other end, the big men are having trouble with that backboard. Oh, there's a foul. They finally call it. Oh, the Alleman crowd boos, but we saw it from here. In fact, Smitty, we were talking wrestling meets earlier before the game. You thought you were watching Rosenthal and Bam at the UT Moline meet last night.
He was on that low single down there. That's going to go on Nate Fromholt. So we'll march. We're going to do a lot of marching now, back and forth. Free throw lines, I got a feeling, the rest of the half.
Ryan Kelly at the line.
Ryan Kelly brings in a 7-point scoring average. He's at the score tonight, so he'll be shooting 2 free throws here.
And neither team is lighting it up from the charity stripe.
That's too close. Too close to the basket in Alleman's case.
Kelly, second one on the way. Got it. They cut the lead to 9. It's 28-19 Pioneers. It was Father Marabelli spaghetti night. Maybe they got some good pasta, you know, some good carbos.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, you better have it. You pick up your dribble against the Blue Devils and you're getting pinched.
Thing to look out for is number 5, Kevin Douglas, has 3 fouls. He reaches in there.
What
and Corey, his brother, has 2. 24 on the wing. Manus turnaround a little long. Good position by Kelly and Rivas. Kelly cleared him out. Rivas got it.
Well, that was a nice play by Manus. Flashed to the lane. Sotos dumped it to him. Had a good look at the basket, just didn't make the shot.
Bybee. They're going to give him the bucket. That's Bybee's first 2 points tonight. Comes in averaging 13.
Fritz Watson on that foul. That's his second.
Well, Quincy's starting to take a little control, it seems like, the last couple of minutes.
Well, they've kind of weathered that early storm, and we're going to chip away at the lead. Down to 7.
And maybe more. Nope. Fromholt with the nice hustling board. Voss to Coin Logan. Ooh, stepped back at that line. It was awfully close, and that's a quick whistle. I think the referee may have realized he missed maybe a possible backcourt when the foot stepped back and made up for it by calling the quick jump ball.
Yeah.
Pioneers will keep it.
As long as we're talking wrestling, that's...
And the crowd yelling it wasn't jump ball, but it was backcourt that he missed. That's exactly what it was, a makeup call. Soto's getting a long pass from Voss. 28-21, we're under 3 minutes. Pioneers up by 7 and led by as many as, what did we have, 15 earlier? 13. 28-15 it was at one time. So it's a 6-0-1. Could be more Douglas. Nice defensive pressure. The chase and the foul. Is it McLean?
Well, it could be McLean or Fromholt, either one. They both were going hard. Let's see who we're looking at here. We haven't signaled anything yet.
He looked at McLean, but like he said, it could be either one.
McLean raised his hand right away. Fromholt's out of the game already. Yeah, it's going to go on McLean.
Second foul for Kevin.
We've got a lot of guys with 2.
Corey Douglas with 5 points, his first trip to the line. Comes in shooting 64%, and he misses. Already 8 misses from the free throw line for Quincy. It's the second one. They're only 4 of 13 from the line. They missed one in the first quarter as well. So that's helping the Pioneers.
And they're 2 trips away from tying this game up with 2 3-pointers. So
Kevin's back to a 6-point lead. That's who. Oh man.
Guess who?
Oh my. He had 3 3-pointers in the first quarter. Now 3 again. That's a way to answer.
Oh, Alleman with some pressure now. They're picking it up.
Bybee, he likes that spot.
Fans want to charge. Joe Thompson says, get up off the ground. There was nothing there.
McLean to Sotos. Tough spot. Who we got out of it? And a foul on Rivas.
And unbelievably, he didn't have a foul yet. Well, that puts Alleman in that super bonus now.
Sotos at the line. So 7-point advantage, 31-24. Sotos is 3 of 4.
Well,
so he's definitely on the free throw line.
And Sotos hasn't scored this quarter yet after scoring 10 first quarter points.
See if he can get it here with 1:49 left in the second. He does. So as I mentioned, Quincy just 4 of 13 from the line. Sotos himself 4 of 5. They've missed their other 3 attempts, though, the Pioneers have.
Well, they stretch their lead back out to 9 now with 1:49. Got Jake Smithers coming in. Paul Linden back in the ball game. Chris Watson goes out, as does Sotos.
First time we've seen Jake tonight.
Jake will give you some good minutes.
Here comes the pressure. Pioneers. McLean picks up Kelly. There's the trap from Voss. Gets it to Douglas, falling down. Another 3 by Douglas. Long rebound. Voss eventually gets it. Boy, he's slick with the ball, isn't he?
Ooh.
As I say, he almost turns it over. I jinxed him. But, I mean, he got out of a double team up here at the other end between Douglas and another Quincy player.
Well, he was coming across the lane and had Linden on the left side of the basket, but quick hands of Quincy knocked it out of bounds. Sotos checks back in, Linden out.
33-24. Sotos off the window. Oh, he's doing it all. He pulled up in front of the basket. He's went off the glass. He's hit free throws. He's hit a 3. And now he's pushing on defense. I'd rather that is not Sotos. That was Smithers with a little shove and a kick.
I gave it to Sotos.
No, but the bucket. I was talking about the pressure up here.
Okay,
the foul.
Yeah.
I said he's doing it all, and then I saw him shove, but it was 34, not 32. Paul Linden back in for a little defense.
A little offense, defense there.
And O'Hearn will come in. Manus will sit. And O'Hearn comes in the defensive stance, like way off the bench. That's good to see, actually.
Yeah,
he relishes that role. Bybee, nice pass to Rivas. That was a pretty play.
Good ball movement. Bybee knew right where Rivas should be, and there he was. He just dumped it to him. Easy 2 for Rivas.
Well, Rivas is good on that left side, and Bybee's real tough on the right side. They're 2 of their top scorers. You can see why. Back to a 9-point advantage. We're under a minute. 35-26, Alleman. Maybe looking for one. Remember, Sotos hit a 3 to end the first. So watch for 32. He's not in right now, so watch for him on the bench.
Yeah.
Although Voss, I think, can handle.
It's a long 3 from there.
Yeah. I forgot he checked out during the defensive stop.
McLean
actually turned around and looked at him. And he said, "Don't look at me, just listen to me." I don't know if that's what Larry said, but he's doing a lot of coaching and barking. Up, substituting, we're nearing the 10-second mark. Voss with it. He's already got, what, 6 threes already. And why not? Not the greatest shot in the world. Pat said it was blocked. The referee said, I don't think so. Well,
it was blocked, plus it's rooted in his shooting percentage.
He's only 6 of 8 now.
Doggone it.
You know, he's only shooting 75%. 5 seconds. Quincy's going to launch another bomb. Oh! Ooh, there's a
Tough
strange
call. Fans don't like that.
That's going to be O'Hearn's 3rd. And I don't know.
You know, from over here, but not having a replay, but the Quincy guy was going hard to split between the 2 guys. He might have got him with the knee a little bit.
Adam McNett, who checked in, you could tell he didn't want to shoot. You know,
he was looking for somebody.
He was going to give it up. But now he's going to have to shoot some free throws. There is no time on the clock. Wait a minute. There's no time down here and 2 seconds down at the other end.
So that's one of those deals where you don't have time to get a shot off. It's just got to be a slap, a tip type.
Well, that pays off, and that'll do it. Well, nonetheless, it's still an 8-point lead. Pioneers got to like that. 35-27. We'll be back with the stats in the second half here on TCI Cable, Channel 38. Well, as we get set to give you the halftime stats and get ready for the second half tip-off, first with Smitty, we got to give credit to the Rock Island Alleman girls pom-pom squad. The music cut on them about 7 or 8 times, and a couple of girls continue to just go through their routine on a timing basis, and then everybody picked up on it, and even the crowd got into it because it was to songs from Grease, Lightning Hand Jive that everybody knows
the
by
crowd
heart.
kind of kept the beat going for them,
and they yelled through it, and you know what? They got a standing ovation. It's probably the most applause they've gotten all year. So a great effort, and a great effort as well by the Alleman boys team, leading 35-27 at the half.
They're coming up with the big-time performances from Pat Voss. Not only a floor general, but we got him for 6 threes tonight. He's 6 out of 8, I think, is he not?
Yes. No, 6 out of 9. Remember that last one on baseline.
That last one off the side of the glass.
That may have made him 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 8. 6 for 8. You're right.
And Soto's hit one, and Fromel hit one. They got 8 3-pointers in the first half. Outstanding shooting for anybody, but in a game of this magnitude, that's great shooting.
You know, but that Voss kid, he can't make any other shots. All he's got is threes.
Yeah.
Yeah. 6 of them for 18 points at the half.
Well, Dan, you made the comment they started picking him up at the timeline when he came down.
Soto's had 14. He was a little more balanced, a little more diverse.
Yeah.
A couple of free throws. In fact, his free throws were key. Steve went 5 of 6 from the line. The Alleman Pioneers 5 of 8 overall, so he went, actually they had 3 misses, 5 of 9. Watson missed 1 and Frummel missed 2. Sotos won himself, so they went 5 of 9. On the other hand, we had Quincy for just 7 of 17 from the line. 17 attempts, so one thing on the bus ride back to Quincy, if they do lose, they can't say, oh, the fouls killed us. The refs are calling it tight, but they're calling it both ways.
It's both ways. Yeah, they were in that. Both teams had 10 team fouls well before the end of the half.
Quincy starts off right into Douglas. Rebound Watson. Watson starts the second half. Looks up, gets it to Nate Frummel. He'll take it in. Oh, nice reversal, but a good block by Rivas, and there's going to be a quick jump off.
There's a foul on Ryan Kelly right off the bat, so we pick it up right where we left off.
Kelly with 3 fouls in the game. I'm sorry.
Folks that are watching this, you can replay that and watch Steve Soto just throw him on the floor.
Manus to Sotos. Out top to Watson. He can shoot that 3. Yes. Well, he didn't score in the first half, but he scores big early.
And he brings it. He's a 3-point shooter. He's one of their long-range guys. So he and Watson and Voss and Sotos have taken the most threes by far.
Watson puts it back to double digits as a whistle. 3 seconds.
Rivas got caught camping in the lane, hanging out under the basket. I think he was expecting that ball down there and never got it.
And Rivas, looked at Douglas, yelled at himself as well. Voss and Watson out top, Quincy in the zone. You think, they hit 8 3-pointers. There you go. Now Douglas comes out on him. So you think you'd guard him a bit. And you know what? The clock definitely on the Pioneers side with the lead 11. And they've got some good ball handlers, specifically that guy with the ball right there, number 10. Sotos will stay out there. Come get me.
There's a back door.
Yep. And there's the whistle before that play even took place.
It's going to go on Watson.
Watson trying to clear out, and that's the 3rd foul for Chris. Oh, I think Larry stole that when he was over as a Rock Island assistant.
Well, they caught Chris moving. He was setting a pick on the back door, but he was moving a little bit, so they good call by the official.
38-27, under 6.5 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Rivas, he has 8, misses that one. Nice defense there. Nate Frummel giving up about a foot. Nice feed to Watson. Oh, they get it to go. Look at the hustle, Soto. Steve Soto, 16 points, rebounds, free throws. He's really come on the last couple weeks. And Lauren Wallace wants a timeout. You can understand why. 13-point lead, 40-27, and he's all over Rivas.
Yes, he is.
Here.
Steve Sotos, he tipped that ball to himself in that rebound to keep it alive. Got it, put it back up right through the arms of Rivas, and Rivas is getting chewed for not being strong enough on the boards, I'm sure.
Biggest lead early in the second quarter was 28-15, 13 points, and now at 40-27, they're back up to it.
I started to say earlier, the action got going. Quincy made a little run there at Alleman in the second quarter, and as we were doing the halftime stats, we got to looking. They missed 10 free throws, 9 of them in the second quarter, and Alleman actually outscored them by a point in the quarter. So we kind of thought that Quincy was climbing back in. Well, he did for a while, and Alleman answered back and finished off the half. And they've come out strong.
The lead is 13. Quincy has the ball, 6:05. Family Ties Productions is the company in conjunction with TCI Cable Channel 38 who brings these games to you on a tape delay. Augustana, Western Big Six, and the MAC over in Iowa. Hope you enjoy it. Douglas, Ballard, a three, and over the back. Rivas is going to have a long trip home. Although he does have 8 points, but right now he's frustrated. He's hearing it from the coach.
Yeah, coach chewed on him. I'm hitting the boards.
Yeah, good point.
But Luis, you got to get position.
Now the Douglas brothers come out with a press, and I'll tell you what. Ooh, Voss maybe got away with the tight walk in that timeline. Nearly stole away. Good hustle by Watson.
Yes. There's Sotos in the hole.
He started the game with that. He has 18 to match Voss, and it's a 15-point lead.
He is playing so confident right now. It's unbelievable.
I'll tell you what, Ryan Wood comes back. They're going to have some good guys down low. And who's the steal? Watson. No, excuse me, Manus.
That was great anticipation. Watson.
Watson has 5 in the third. It's 44-27. Another timeout for him.
I looked over, just as you were saying, I was looking over Coach Wall. He was chewing his towel.
Douglas. He's had a nice game despite the foul trouble. His second 3, 8 points for Kevin. Manus baseline. He traveled. Yep. This is where Alleman's got to take their time.
Actually, I think he might have walked on both ends of that move. Well, Rivas is going to go to the bench. Okay, who came in for him? I didn't see it. Vonderhaar.
Larry Schulte told me before the game, he says, you know, Quincy's had better talent before. The other Douglas pulling up. So Kevin and Corey stop the bleed, and Corey goes for a steal. Nice pass. Voss. The Sotos. I tell you, both Kevin and Corey Douglas are playing hard, but they're not getting a lot of help.
That's a very smart play by Sotos there at 6'2". He's in there challenging Baird at 6'5", and he used the rim to help him. Baird had to foul him.
He told you he was 5 of 6 in the first half. That's huge. 6 of 7 from the line. Seven of 8. And what do we got him for? 20 points now?
20 points. 10 of those in the first quarter.
46-32. 14-point lead is Alleman. I was saying Schulte said they've had better talent, but this team's been playing well together. They're playing with confidence, 5-0 in the conference, but as we talked about, they haven't really been making the long road trips. Oh, Manus with a nice tip. Rebound Watson. Chris kicks it out. Voss, not again. Oh, a little short.
A little short.
Look at Kevin Douglas.
Was he quick?
Nice feed inside. Good block, Manus. Manus is keeping it active. And a foolish foul. Watson with a nice
That's one of those deals where you see so many times in high school, guy goes in and gets a shot block, he's frustrated, he's mad, and he picks up a foul within seconds of the turnover.
Smart play by Watson, kind of leaning into Vonderhaar, making the contact, drawing him into it.
Vonderhaar's first, team's fourth here in the second half.
A lot of times you'll hear a coach, be it NBA, high school, college, talk about they just want a body to be active, a big guy to come on the bench, tip rebounds, keep the ball alive, block a shot, or just contest a shot, and that's exactly what Jeff Manis is doing. He has the ball right now. Hits Sotos to the cup, 22 points!
Steve Sotos, what a move along the baseline. Dan, he showed us all night. He shot 3 points. He's shot in the paint. He's taken it to the baseline. He shot free throws.
He's worked on the side. He banked one, and now he's working, like you said, baseline. Boy, is he playing well as of late. Bard, Vonderhaar, Douglas. That's what's keeping him in it.
That's his third three.
That is definitely what's keeping him in it. And there's a foolish reach in, Bybee. Yeah, there's the Douglases, Kevin and Corey. Corey with 3 fouls, cutting him off with his feet, pressured him, and Bybee comes up lazy, flat-footed, reaches in.
Takes a swipe, yep. And there's a little frustration coming here.
Boy, just knowing Keith Douglas, saw him play in high school. Bruce was my age when he went to Illinois, saw him play in high school. There's a foul on Corey, his third. Kevin has 3 as well. But it's so funny to look at their intensity, their demeanor on the court. What a big basketball tradition they are. There's a big part of that Quincy tradition as anybody.
Oh, yes.
And you know, being at UT, they had some wars in the late 70s.
Seems like there's been a Douglas there for the last 25 years.
Yeah, but there used to seem like there were a lot of hunters and officers and names like that over at UT, too.
Yeah, we had a few.
48-35.
Sotos.
Fumble. He hit a 3 earlier. Oh!
Well, Nate's only got 6 points, but he's got them both on threes.
Back to 16 points, 51-35. The crowd is loud. And another turnover. Boy, is this just going all Pioneers.
I think Luis got caught in the paint again.
Coach, 51-35 with 2:22 left. Alleman in no hurry, but I'll tell you what, they're so hot, they're beating the press, getting open shots.
Well, Quincy's putting that pressure on, trying to make Alleman play a little more up-tempo. They get it across there. Now they can get in their half-court game, work the ball around.
Manis, he's open. Misses it. Look at Sotos. Look at Steve. Keep it alive. There's Watson. Watson's been a terror in the second half as well.
Alleman boys are just playing with more intensity, more heart. They're just out hustling them right now.
Well, definitely down lower. Rivas and Bybee and those guys are kind of flat-footed. And Manis and the boys are giving up a couple inches. I mean, you're looking at 6'2", 6'2", 6'2" across with Watson, Manis, and
Sotos. Then they got a couple of 5'10" guys in there.
There's one of them. Kicks it out. Watson! Yes! 8 points all in the third quarter, the biggest lead of the game.
3 more threes. That makes it 11 for the game.
They're going to try to answer Quincy with a 3 long rebound. Douglas to the other Douglas. Kevin and Corey. Inside. Oh, yes! And you see the celebration by Manis on the hardwood. You heard the crowd behind us. Offense. They weren't saying more offense, Quincy. They wanted the offensive foul. Oh, Rivas, look at how slowly our camera's pointing the direction of Rivas walked like he was walking death row. You know,
well, he knew he had to walk by Coach Wallace.
I'd hate to be Rivas. Get on the bus, and Coach Lauren Wallace said, "Sit next to me, Luis. We're going to talk on the ride home."
Luis's English could get real poor all of a sudden.
No comprende. Watson. What are we looking? How many threes has Alleman hit? You said 11?
I think they're at 11. They got 3. They had 8 in the first half. They got 3 already here in this quarter.
Manis going strong.
We got to reach in.
And that's his 4.
That's 4 on Kevin Douglas.
I think they're 11 of 15, I think. I know Voss missed one this quarter.
Yeah. So they made 3 and missed 1.
So I'd say they were about 11. Close enough. They're on fire. That's all we know.
I think they're probably going to keep putting them up. What do you think?
Jeff Maness at the line. He's yet to score, but he took a charge. He got a tipped rebound. He blocked the shot. He's being active. That's what I'm talking about, that active body.
Right. Oh, yeah, he's doing a lot more than putting numbers in the box score right now, Jeff Maness is.
We're under a minute and a third quarter to go. If Maness can bury these, we'll have a 21-point lead. Number 9 ranked team in the state, AA, 5-0 in the W Big Six. Jeff a little excited, kept alive. Look at Watson. There's Frummel. Frummel just a tad aggressive, perhaps.
Yeah, yeah, I think Nate's going to pick up that one. Second team foul now.
McLean will check in. It looks like Watson will sit. Yep.
They got 3 on the board for Frummel. I only got him for 2. You keeping fouls,
I got
Dan?
2.
That's what I got.
Well,
so we'll go with our book.
Hey, we've been right before. McLean knocks down Ryan Kelly. Kelly's having a tough night. 40 seconds, counting down. Rivas didn't want to get a charge. That was a nice play to come back on for Rivas.
Yeah, that's his first 2 of the second half. After
he had 8 at the half.
Coming off the bench, yeah. 30 seconds now.
McLean to Voss. Now both Douglases in foul trouble. Kevin has 4. He's in the game. Corey's on the bench. Go figure with 3. Going for 1. We near the 15-second mark. Cross court to McLean.
And we're boxing one here on Voss.
Number 5, Kevin Douglas, all over number 10, Pat Voss. There's that bomb. Sotos. Oh, a little long. 5 seconds. Rivas loses it, throws it away. Another turnover. At the end of 3 quarters of play, it's 54-37. Alleman will be back.
Done with high school. You know it. So what are you going to do now?
Well, I'm not exactly sure.
What kind of job are you going to get with just a high school diploma? Well, what will this job pay? It's time to get serious about your future by checking into career opportunities at the American Institute of Commerce.
Financial aid is available. Get the right education for the future you want at AIC.
54-37, you hear the horn sound to start the 4th quarter. Boy, what a quarter for Alleman. 8 points for Steve Sotos. He has 22. 8 for Chris Watson. Pat Voss didn't score. They still lit up.
Pat Voss didn't score, and Alleman outscored Quincy 19-10 in that quarter.
And they've got the ball, and you know what? 8 minutes to kill, basically. And Kelly and Douglas reaching in, trying to tie him up.
It's going to be Kelly, I believe. We'll see.
Wish it was Douglas if you're a Pioneer fan. I've got Kelly for 4.
I got Kelly for 4 also, and that's the 9 team fouls. So next one, Alleman will be shooting 2.
Well, Larry Schulte told Jess, our cameraman, he's the guy it's his production house, basically, Family Ties. He said, well, if you do our game, why? You know, we were thinking maybe Moline, Rock Island, the oldest rivalry, 2 Quad City schools. You know, and he said, well, why don't you do our game? And if we do it, I guarantee we'll win. Well, he's coming through. Call him Joe Willie Namath. Sotos, oh, he's human. He misses the second one.
Got a foul on Quincy.
No. That was on Kelly.
They called it on Kelly. on the floor. He's pointing.
Oh, I'm confused because the one ref is inbounding.
If it's on Kelly, he's out.
Yeah, and that's what they're whistling. Lauren Wallace is very happy, as you can see. You can see Lauren Wallace is very agreeable and happy with this call.
Yeah.
Kelly's gone. He fouls out with just 1 point. Came in averaging 7.
And that puts Alleman in the double bonus. I'll tell you what, that was a pretty tough call, though, just trying to be impartial observer. I mean, there was 8 guys all in one spot going for the ball. How do you call a foul on somebody?
That's a tough call. It's funny, the Quincy radio station in front of us, the one guy's leaning back, shaking his head, the other guy looking bewildered. If you think that foul call is the reason you're getting your lunch handed to you at 18-point deficit, you missed 10 free throws in the first half, and they buried 3s on you.
Yeah,
you're getting beat by 3 points.
Yeah.
And you're getting out-hustled, too. I mean, they're big men. You know, without the Douglases, they were hustling. Their big men were getting beat.
Did we figure the how many free throws Alleman shot in the first? I forget.
Yeah, I did. They were 5 of 9 in the first half.
So Quincy had almost twice as many free throws chances as they did.
Brummel buries it.
Second one's up.
Good. 8 points for Nate. He got the start tonight. Schulte will mix up that starting lineup. Although I notice Voss stays in it very often, and Sotos, I think, has got it pretty much secure. It's a 20-point lead, biggest lead of the game. Quincy's cold. Oh, opens Watson, nice pump fake. Nice defense side. Look at those Douglases. But look at those Douglases scrap. Pioneers want to walk, but give them credit. With fouls on each of them getting back. What are you laughing at?
Well, now Coach Schulte's upset. We just had Coach Wallace up, hands on hips, talking to the ref. Now Coach Schulte's up. Got Fromelt for 3 now.
$20-point lead, and that's the big boy, Rivas. He has 12 dozen points. Watson.
Alleman can't lay down. They can't rest now. They got to keep it going. You know, they've spread the floor like this, but they've kept the offensive pressure up.
Remember, the super bonus should help. Voss is a good free throw shooter, as is Sotos and Watson. As are Sotos and Watson, I should say. Voss, he's going to take it in. Oh, Chart. That's a big play by Bivey.
That's a tough call by Joe Thompson there. He thought Voss leaned in just a little heavy, so he called for the charge.
Second foul for Voss.
And then again, the Alleman players got to keep their focus. They can't get caught up, and we've got it made now.
Only 4th team foul in the second half for the Pioneers. Douglas, oh, nice pass. Rivas turned his back. Now he's launching the 3.
I'm not going to demean Douglas or anything, but as soon as he went up, everybody turned to the basket. So evidently he's not used to passing off when he goes up for the shot.
Good for him. Watson, nice defense, Bivey. Giving him that old Dennis Johnson, Quinn Buckner chest defense.
Yeah. Fromelt.
Sotos. Fromelt, he's hit a couple 3s already. Long rebound, Douglas. Lob to Bivey, rather. Oh, that was a nice catch in pocket. That was a beautiful play by Bivey.
That's pretty good defensive back play there by Voss. He had good coverage. Foul man 1.
I don't want to get it too close. 57-41, they lead with 5:56 remaining in the ballgame. We'll be back on TCI Cable, Channel 38. 57-41, 5:56 left. During the break, Jim Smith and myself, Dan Burtz, we were talking about, hey, Larry Schulte, your comment was Larry Schulte probably said, we don't really need any more 3s. And I said he'd probably come into the Voss. Hey, that's the play we want, even though you got the charge. Take it in there. They've got 3 fouls to give, Alleman does, before they're in the bonus. And the other team already, Quincy in the Super Bowl.
You know, so make them work on defense. Make Quincy work on defense. Put you on the line. We'll shoot free throws. Take our chances at the line.
And go to the bucket hard, you know? There you go, right there.
There we go.
You're making them play defense, as you said, Joe.
On Bybee, that's his third. Who's that, Watson going to go to the line here?
Yes, Chris Watson. 8 points, all in the third quarter.
Well, where Voss left off, Watson picked up there in the third quarter. Soto's kind of kept plugging away.
Plugging away. Got 23. Chris hits his second attempt. He missed the first free throw attempt in the second quarter. 9 points, looking to get into double digits. That's about what he averages. He's there.
Nothing but net.
We're back to an 18-point cushion. 5.5 minutes left. Watch for number 5 and 24, the Douglas boys, to start launching. There's Bybee. Boy, a lot of contact on Bybee. Rivas.
Boy, that was nice.
14 points for Rivas.
Absolutely no hesitation. Just turn and throw it off the glass. He's done that once or twice.
Hey, he's tough on the block. We near the 5-minute mark. 16-point advantage for the Pioneers. Only 3-3 in the conference. Quincy came in 5-0 in the Western Big Six, but as we said, Quincy playing most of the games at home. 4 of the 5 at home. Sotos, he's trapped. Gets it out to Watson, to Voss. Voss looking to penetrate, loses it. You don't see that very often. Douglas ends up with it. Oh, good hustle.
Good hustle. Nate Fromell hustling back. Saved the layup.
Rivas had an easy bucket. It was a nice feed, a nice look, I should say, from Douglas, and good hustle.
Well, Voss took that ball into traffic down here and got it flicked out.
I'll tell you, that's the guy you want to shoot threes. Of course, he's going to get here. Alleman had Barch launch a couple of trays. That's the second one, and both of them were way off. Here comes the cutter. Watson out on the wing. Remember, Douglas is on Voss. He has 4 fouls.
Douglas has got to be careful. He can't be doing much reaching.
Bybee to Watson. Bybee's now on Voss, so they've switched it up. Bybee's real aggressive, though, and Voss is much quicker.
Yeah.
That should be in a matchup they'll take advantage of here. He wants the double team.
Oh, we got a trap now. We need help.
Watson got pushed out of bounds. Chris Watson got pushed out of bounds right in front of the bench, and that's what Schulte's talking about. Pioneers took a timeout. Smart move by Pat Voss. It's 59-43, 4:03 left. Let's take another break and come back on your home of Western Big Six basketball, TCI Cable, Channel 38. (59-43). Pioneers with a 16-point lead. 4:03 left in the fourth quarter. They have the ball as well. Chris Watson inbound in front of his own bench. Gets it to Nate Frummel. Quincy now a little man-on-man. Frummel to the cup hard. And he draws the foul. Now that's the play we're talking about with Barnes. He got the charge, but that's the play we want.
Let's shoot layups and free throws.
Nate has 8 points. Hit his last 2 free throws. He's 2 of 4 on the night.
4 fouls now on Bybee.
I have a feeling we're going to see a few Blue Devils leave this one. 3 straight for Nate.
3 out of 5 for Nate tonight.
9 points in the ball game. Hit a couple threes as well. So 3 of 6 for 500, but he had 3 at the line and 2 threes. 17-point advantage. As I said, that's who you want shooting. Bard shot 3 of the ugliest threes I've ever seen in this game. But there's Rivas getting it done down low on the block again. 16 points for Luis. 15-point gap.
Just gonna comment we're under the 4-minute mark now.
There's another turnover.
And I don't know. I don't know how you are, Dan, but I'm sensing just a slight Alleman letdown right now.
Oh, very much so. Well, they're trying to play smart. Remember, the clock is their friend right now. They're advanced.
Right.
It's going to be very hard for Quincy to come back. They're still down 15. You know, you're just not blowing up by 21. So Alleman hasn't hit any big buckets. Douglas in and out. Nice rebound, Manus. Kept it alive. That's what we're talking about. He hasn't scored a point, but he's done his job.
All right, now we're getting a half-court game.
It's funny, the players who have stepped up since Ryan Wood's injury. 2 weeks ago, or last week when we did the game, 2 weeks ago rather, Smitty, we were talking about Jeff Manus coming off some big games.
Yeah.
This week we're talking about Steve Sotos. Reaching for Douglas, he could be gone.
That's 4.
So Kevin Douglas, Keith Douglas, and John Bybee all have 4, plus Ryan Kelly's gone already.
Chris Watson at the line, he's shooting over 76% from the line. So
And he's 2 or 3 tonight.
2 or 3 tonight.
10 points in the ball game. He averages over 11. So if he hits one here, he'll have it. There he is. 3 straight for Watson. As you said, 76% from the line. 4 of 5. And we're back up to 17 under 3.
You know, and I was going to comment earlier that,
And Quincy's just watching.
you know, Alleman's small with Wood out of there, but this is a team that got 3rd in the state last year, and almost all these guys played on that team. This is a veteran club. They've been in tough games.
Sure. Stolen away by Rivas, up to Douglas. Douglas will pull up from about 8, in and out. Rebound, Rivas, he's been killing them. I'll tell you, if it wasn't for that mental lapse,
Yeah.
he's got 18.
We got kind of a mugging there by Ryan Heinz.
That's his, what, 3rd?
I got him for 2. Chris Watson going to go back to the line. Yeah.
Try to add to his point total. He has an even dozen.
He got 4 points in this quarter, all on free throws.
4 of 4 from the line. Brummel, 3 of 4 from the line. We told you about Sotos earlier. He is 8 of 10.
Well, we just put the kiss of death on Chris there. He gets another chance.
Now he's got 13 for a Baker's dozen. But still, getting it done. Super bonus giving him 2. Rivas left it short. Nice rebound, Sotos. Look at it. Matus, is he going to get the book? Yes, he deserved that.
Yeah, I was just going to say, he's worked very hard tonight, offense, defense, rebounding, playing a good floor game. Pat Voss caught Quincy in a 3-quarter court. Matus just kind of slid down the sideline.
He saw him.
Voss saw him.
Well, like I said, he wasn't in the scoring column. He is now, and nobody deserved that more than Jeff. I almost said Charlie.
Yeah.
His brother. This is a free throw.
Same number.
Now they look in the facial. Charlie, I bet you Jeff wishes he had Charlie's height, though.
Yeah. Well, Chris Watson's going to pick that one up, I think. I think he said he got all ball, but that's Chris's 4th foul. Only the 5th team foul, though, against the Pioneers now.
At the line is Bybee. He has 6 points tonight. Came in averaging almost 13. 7 now. He has a 65-49, a minute 55 to go. Douglas with the bump. He's gone.
Yeah. And that's a legitimate call.
He'll foul out with 11 points. He did not score in this quarter.
Pat Voss had a half a step on him and was just starting to turn it on, and Douglas trying to slide in front, picked up his 5th.
Neither Kevin, who just found out, nor Corey scored so far in this quarter. They had 11 and 8 to start it. Rivas, on the other hand, is hit for 8.
Yeah, he
came in with 10. That was all their scoring.
He's got a couple of putback baskets and then a couple of nice ones down from off the blocks.
So neither Douglas answered the bell in the 4th. Voss at the line. He hasn't scored in a while. And he still won't. He hasn't even scored.
He hadn't scored in the second half.
You know, he does that a lot. You talk about him scoring in bunches.
Yeah.
We've seen him have 19, 21 points and a half. You know, I've seen him have like 12, 13 a quarter, 21 and a half.
Yeah.
And then end up with 23.
Yeah, because he'll come down and crank 4 threes in a row and then just go back and play baseball for a while.
Nice block. That's Matus again. And there's Voss off and running. He heard us. He says, I can score. Douglas loses it.
Oh, right to Voss.
He would have got that one. Pat say, no, he was in.
Yeah, it was okay. We'll decline.
19
19 points for Voss. I've got, what, 23 for Sotos. What do we have for, we got 13
I
for
got
Watson.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5
So
free
their
throws.
top
Yeah,
three
13.
scores, their top 3 scores are answered. We told you Bybee and Douglas and everybody a little down. So that was the difference. And guys like Manus with their effort, Frummel took some big threes. They made their free throws.
There's a walk.
Look at Larry Schulte. He's got a 17-point lead with 1:17 left.
Dan, I've been there.
He's upset.
I've been there in a game like this. Oh, Yogi was right. Yogi was right.
It ain't over.
Nice.
20 points. I thought he'd stick that one. 10 here in the fourth. Now, but with Schulte's thinking, hey, if this is a 3-point game or 1-point game, Chris, or not Chris, I believe it was Sotos, whoever walked in front of the bench there.
Yeah, it was Steve, yeah.
Watson will go to the line.
McNett on the foul. Chris going to try to add to his 13 here.
Let's see if the bench gets cleared here. It's a 15-point advantage if Watson hits him. Here the Alleman crowd cheering goodbye. The old White Sox, actually the song was by Steam, and the White Sox kind of made it popular with Bill Beck at Comiskey Park. Watson, 1 of 2 there. 6 of 8 in this quarter.
Here he is with a steal. Well, he's not going to get the ball, but
Bybee will have to run it down when about 45 seconds left. Nice feed. Well, Rivas is kind of happy. He's got a decent point total out of this one.
I was going to say he's getting his stats up. Sotos is going to pick up that foul.
He is tough down low, though. He's pretty agile.
Rivas.
He's not as tall. He's 6'5".
Good first step, real quick.
I'll tell you what, Moline, Galesburg, Rock Island beat Moline already once this year. They could be the spoiler in the second half. UT, this conference, tough again. I think right now, without one dominant team, we've seen Quincy or Rock Island, where other teams have been good, even UT years ago. We've had one dominant team and a couple good ones. We've got a couple of very good ones. Quincy's very good. Alleman's very good. Moline's very good.
I was going to say you don't want to stay home any given night thinking that game's somebody's got it in the bag, because that's not the case.
Ross gonna try to dribble it out. Natus, he wants more. Yes. Jeff says, "The heck with this. I'm gonna get some more points. I got more block shots than points." The crowd loving it. There's Rivas getting more points.
Says, you want points? I'll give you points. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 in the fourth.
That'll do it. 69-53. Who says Class A?
Wow.
Can't take it to the big boy.
Wow. I'll tell you what, the fans appreciate it. That's huge.
22 points for Luis Rivas, but neither Douglas scored in the fourth quarter. Kevin came in with 11, fouled out Corey 8.
Bybee was the only guy that scored beside Rivas in the fourth quarter. He had 4 points.
With 8, Ryan Kelly fouled out with just 1 point. Corey Vonderhaar came off the bench, only had 2, didn't score in the second half. Only 1 other bucket, McNett a free throw. So really not a lot of production on the other side of the coin. Voss finishes with 19, 18, all on 3-pointers.
Yes,
in the first half. We got 23 points for Steve Sotos, 8 of 10 from the line.
And he had 1 point in the fourth quarter.
What do we have Watson for?
Got Watson for 14 with 6 of 8 in the fourth quarter free throw line. Yeah.
In fact, all 14 points in the second half. So it was Voss and Sotos, and then Sotos and Watson. Oh, and let's not forget Natus with 4 at the end. And a nice game by Nate Frummel as well. 3 of 4 in the line in the fourth quarter to finish with 9 points. 69-53. Quincy won the sophomore game, but the varsity game was all of it. The number 4 ranked club.
And this takes a little bit of the sting out of that trip down to Quincy earlier.
Yeah, they were embarrassed, remember. 67-36, and they came back here, got a little redemption, and also tightened up the Western Big Six race. First loss for Quincy, they go to 5-1, 4-3. If Galesburg knocks off UT, or Hey, if UT knocked off Galesburg, Rock Island knocked off Moline, we're still in a mess.
Yes.
Well, we'll have to go get our newspapers in the morning or go watch the news tonight and see what happened. Thanks for tuning in to Family Ties Productions, TCI Cable, Channel 38. Larry Schulte's Pioneers do it. Now ranked number 4 in Class A, knocking off number 9 in AA. Quincy 69-53. For Jess, Jim, and myself, have a good night, everybody.